What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Satisfactory 1.2. In the last episode, we got our mini aluminum factory set up. We got a bunch of aluminum ingots, hopefully still running at efficiency. Probably not though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this over, but we'll do that another time. Because right now, we are good on casings and alkali aluminum sheets, so we're good, we're good. Doesn't matter if it's not 100% efficient. We got this train to bring over coal. Yeah, we got it all set up and good to go. We're rocking and rolling. I went ahead and closed off the bottom so that all the ugliness is hidden, so we're good. Today's episode, we're gonna be building a giant drone network. We are going to essentially not retire trains and trucks, but we're gonna start switching over to airborne transport, which is going to be pretty clutch because that means we don't have to lay tracks or roadways or pathing or anything like that. The drones just do it. But before we get into the episode, I would like to show you guys what I have been busy with in between episodes. So as you can see, the space elevator is out here now. I went ahead and put it on a circular structure. I do plan on doing something with this in the near future, but behind me is the real star of the show. We have architecture now, ladies and gentlemen. So I have not touched any of the machines. I have not touched them at all. This is purely just structural around the factory that's already there. So we have that door that goes to the main floor, and then this goes below. And it's funny that I'm showing you this first because, well, I guess this will stay, but I plan on filling in this gap from here and bringing it all the way over and then connecting it with the end of that. So all of this is going to be structured as well. The train tracks and stuff, the station is not going anywhere. We're going to build around it. So this train is eventually going to be going in the building. So that's going to look pretty cool because this whole section, I want to make the drone network. We'll see how it goes. Ideas will evolve as time goes on. But let's hop in. Look at that. I love it. I spent an entire day doing this. And I'll just walk you guys through it since you guys didn't get to see me build it. I didn't think it would be a big deal because I haven't touched any of the machines or anything. And all of this stuff is super easy to replicate. It's pretty self-explanatory, so hopefully you guys don't get mad at me not showing this. I just need to find stuff in between episodes to do. You know, while I'm working at my real life job, I need stuff to do in between where I'm not able to record. Because I want to keep playing. I don't want to just not play in between episodes. But yeah, everything's still here. The manufacturers that we did in the 2 episodes ago, something like that, they're all here with a couple additions. This has been my on-demand manufacturer, and I did a bunch of gas filters and put them in here with a dimensional depot. And I've been switching over to do like turbo rifle ammo and stuff like that. Just stuff that I need like on the fly. But I haven't really messed with any of this stuff over here as far as like pathways and architecture goes. So I'm only halfway done with this. But if we go over here, you can kind of catch a sneak peek at what I've done, all the details I've added. But let's start with the hub. So we're in the hub. We come out, and this is what we see. We see a bunch of walkways. We see my little factory cart. I think this thing is hilarious, dude. It is so funny. It makes you super tiny. Like, how does that fit? How do you fit in here? Hold on. Let me see something. I can't do photo mode while I'm in here. That's crazy. But look at how tiny that is. Like, how do I fit in it? Look at it. That's so funny. Anyway. Yeah, so I put a bunch of walkways, catwalks and stuff. Literally just snapped them and made these pathways. I got, you know, the staircases here. goes up and down. I did these lights right here, and if you do not know how to do that, I will show you how to do it right now. So that is literally just signs. So label signs, and if you're on a foundation and hold control, it lays it down. See? And then you place it, and then we'll do the same color. So we go like this, and we do the layout, make sure it doesn't have a picture, and then delete the text. Now it is blank. And now you want the emission strength to be 3. I do glossy because I think it adds a little bit more lighting, but then you select your desired color. And in this case, we're gonna go red. We're just gonna bring everything good. And then brightness. I believe this is the brightness. I don't think it really matters with these. I don't think there's a difference. But once you have that, you go like that. Yeah, see, there's no difference. Like this, I don't think the... Yeah, see, the brightness isn't even set, and they look exactly the same. So the brightness on these doesn't really matter. But there you go. That's how you do a this little accent lighting. It does kind of give off some emission, not much though. So you can't really use them as, you know, dedicated lights like that. Also, I just discovered that you can actually have this light control right here, and you can actually customize these like you can do with like the street lamps and the floor floodlight or whatever. This controls all your lights. So I like it. It makes it so that's not obnoxiously bright, and it goes off during the day. So at night is the only time those be turned on. But I made another entrance over here. I've been driving that around because it's cool. I like it. But we can go up here, check it out. I really like the lights. I came up with that idea, tried it out with just this section. I'm like, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. So we're gonna do it. And then all your walkways, that's just these catwalk intersections, and then these are the one-sided things to like kind of fence off all the machines, just because I don't know, I think it looks good. So it's as if you would be walking around a factory, and obviously you know, you don't want to be touching the machines because of safety reasons. But yeah, and then these are braided cables. Those are also found in architecture right here. I thought those looked good, and they were thin enough and not like overly obnoxious like these big pillar frames or even the small pillar frames. Like that just wouldn't look good, especially since I'm trying to make it so these are all connected by the same pole. And if I have a giant freaking beam right there, then I don't know, it just kind of covers the path. I could have done these on the corner, but they clip really weird, so I'll show you. So if I go on the corner like that, it doesn't actually look like it's supporting anything. I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. So I made the decision to go in one tick to the corner, and that's how I have all these connected. I do have a lot more work to do on this, especially like right here, because if I were to do a braided cable right here, I've already tried everything. It kind of like clips through the stairs or the ramp, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. I know there is a freeform mode on this, so if you look right there, it says default, you hit R, goes to diagonal, and then R to freeform. You can kind of do something like this, but then like, I don't know. Or you can kind of do something like that, and like, I don't know, give it the impression that it's hanging, but then like that looks weird, like it's just floating. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I could actually do something like this. Oh, it doesn't snap to these. That's crazy. I thought maybe I could snap maybe one of these like right here, and then do a cable that goes up, and it'll look like it's just like a suspension support. I don't know. I have to figure it out. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But anyway, we go back to the hub, and this hasn't really changed much except this giant box up there. if we go up here, and just look at the lighting. Just from the skylights peering through and stuff, it just gives it a completely different vibe. I have not touched any of the machines. I have not done anything with the machines or the layout or anything. I literally just added a giant box around my factory. And look at, it's like a new factory. I love it. But I up this ladder. I actually built a little walk path right here. And this goes into the, I don't remember what they're called. I guess like the transporter or the shuttle. I think it's called a shuttle. I don't know. I always forget what it's called. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I came up with this idea, made sure none of the walls were clipping through it. That way it gives the impression that this is like a launch pad and, you know, don't go in there. It's like a missile silo, I guess you could say. You know how you can go into like the missile silos and walk around the missile? Kind of the same vibes. But we also have our original, hold on, let me go in here. We still have our original transport hypertubes to the fuel plant and the north. And then none of this has changed. It just looks a hell of a lot different because I've replaced these floors with these, the catwalk intersection. So as different as it looks, the factory is exactly the same. I just added some decoration, essentially, out of boredom and not being able to record. But I like it. I think it looks really good, and I can't wait to do the other side. Let me know if you guys want to see me do the other half. For those of you who want to see the architecture side of it, I can save the other half for you guys. But we need to get started. This is probably going to be a more hefty episode because I really want to get a giant drone network operational today. Like, I need to tie it into the factory itself. And yeah, so we are going to go ahead and... So this, we're going to have to... Okay, I have an idea. So we're going to put a power tower like right here because this is not going to... Nothing's going to happen over here. So this is a safe place to put this. Can I like nudge it down so it's not clipping through the... Oh, come on. I don't want it to be floaty. Can I bring it out this way? No. It has to be floaty. That's so dumb. All right, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I'm on the wrong bar. Like that. And then this is going to go and connect to one of these. Yeah, right here. That way, whatever that power tower was powering, probably my Caterium factory over there and then my other AI limiter site over there. I think that's what all that's powering. So, but I needed that out of the way because we are... I don't know what I'm going to do with this big boulder right here, though. I wish I could just get rid of it. Can I get rid of these? No. What about that? Nope. Okay, so these are here to stay. So we need to get creative and figure out a way to incorporate these. But I'm going to go ahead and platform all this. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and start platforming these out. I need soup. I also went ahead and changed all of my asphalt. Well, for the most part. I changed them over to concrete, and the way you get all black like this is if you go into here, I already have a swatch made, so just do -100 on the brightness, like you go all black, and then on the bottom one, -100, and that essentially makes it pure black. So, and I like that. So let's go ahead and get this over here. So what we're gonna have to do here, the train's right there, so let's go ahead and get this zooped over and then delete these right here. That way the train can get through. So right here is going to be kind of like a tunnel. It's going to be a tunnel going into the factory, and I'm excited to get that underway because that's going to look sweet. I have some good ideas for that. But I'm going to go ahead and get all of this worked up. just basic platforms, the walls, and all that good stuff. Oh, and as I got started, I forgot. I wanted to kind of start the episode with unlocking the hazmat suit. We desperately need the hazmat suit. And we need to unlock... You know what's funny? Sorry, I'm getting ADD right now. Is right here, radio control units have not been unlocked yet. However, I need a pathway right there. If you go into equipment, or no, parts, scroll all the way down, they're already right here. How is that? So I don't even have to unlock that yet. So we're just gonna unlock the hazmat suit right now and drones, because all we need are the radio control units. So let's go ahead and grab, so I need 100, 300 of those, 100 of these. Well, let's just take it one step at a time. So I need 50 filters, and we'll go ahead and get those in. And then I need casings, and then quick wire. Yep.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one selected, and we'll go ahead and get the parts ready. I want to see the drone or the shuttle return, and we got 4 minutes. But let's go ahead and grab some radio control units. 7 coupons. It's okay though, because we have been cooking. We have been cooking like crazy. We're at almost 600,000 points. It kind of fluctuates. Like right there is 650, and then down here is 4. It fluctuates. But I have radio control, adaptive control units up there, and then now my modular engines are overflowing and going to the awesome sink. So we got some good points going, and I play this game pretty much all day, whether it's architecture, recording, or just AFKing and watching YouTube so that my tickets build up. But yeah, we're good on tickets, so I'm not super concerned. So let's go ahead and grab these, go through here. I guess I could just go through here instead of getting stuck on this all the time. All right, now we need sheets and more casings and motors. It's a lot of motors. We probably have another stack over here though. Yeah, okay. Now we just wait, and I want to see this come. I want to see this return. So we're gonna kind of chill right here. I was thinking of making like the wall sticker and maybe even doing like, I don't know, triangle stuff, like kind of make it look like an airlock that opens up and lets it out. I don't know, but we're just gonna chill here. I'm gonna go photo mode. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. It literally looks like it like aims for it. That's so cool looking. Okay, that was cool. But now that we've seen that, that's the first time I've seen that, because if you remember at the end of the last episode, I said I was waiting to unlock the hazmat suit until we started this episode. So let's go ahead and get these in here. And now we have drones, baby.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fix-It had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fix-It property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
A little unsettling, but we'll roll with it. All right, now, actually, I need to make the hazmat suit. So let's go ahead and get that up. I need fabric. Do I have fabric? I do not, and I don't think I have mycelia either. Frick, easy fix. I see some right here. I was gonna go over to the swamp, but oh god, just lagged right there. But yeah, I was gonna go over to the swamp, but this is closer and ooh. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. So yeah, thinking more about what I want to do in this episode, this is probably going to be a longer episode, so brace yourself, guys. I don't know, though. I could get this stuff done pretty quick. We'll just see how everything goes, but we have a lot to do in this episode, and I want to try to fit it into 1 hour, but I don't know if it's going to be possible, guys. There's just so much. This game is huge. All right, we have 168 mycelia, so let's head back. Fabric. Assembler. Do I have an empty assembler anywhere? You know, we're in the factory. I can just do this. I don't think I have an empty assembler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of my assemblers are working. So we're just gonna go ahead and place another one real quick. And then we'll just power it with whatever. Because it's temporary. Fabric. Oh, I need biomass. Frick. Well, I guess I could just craft biomass with the mycelia. That would probably be fine, right? Jesus. Wait, how much does it take? 5 biomass. Okay. So we'll just craft up a bunch of this and then make a bunch of fabric, make the hazmat suit, filters, all that good stuff. I forgot I wanted to sloop this. Sloop-a-doop. Can I, like... no matter what, the first one is going to be... Okay, that's fine. Now we'll just overclock it. We're tearing this down in a sec anyway, so... Go! Yeah. While we're waiting on that to craft, I want to show you guys this in at night. Look at how sick all of this looks. Just the red glow. Imagine it on this side too. Oh, I love it. This is the most detail I've ever put into anything in this game. And it's kind of addicting. It is kind of addicting. I will admit. I think from now on, the structures and factories I build, I'm gonna include doing the details as well. I still need to do over here, and yeah, there's just so much I want to do still. But I'm pretty proud of this. I am pretty freaking proud of this. I just think it gives us so much more character. It's the same exact factory. It's hard to believe. All of this is done with just foundations. These are foundations. They're glass frame foundations. I did the windows, the walls. That's it. All I did was walls, foundations, and architecture. Didn't even do anything with the machines. All right, how much do we need? Hazmat. Okay, we just need 1 stack of these. That's it? Okay, whatever. Let's go unlock this. Hopefully I don't need fabric for the filters, but I guess we'll find out. Nope. But it needs a lot of gas filters, so I mean, oh, actually, let's go put this in our on-demand manufacturer. Really need to get maximum amount with this, so we're gonna go ahead and do iodine-infused filters. We're gonna grab our filters from this. We'll just do 100 for now. And then quick wire, aluminum casing. Oh wait, we already have the aluminum casing. So just do that and quick wire. not slow wire. Alright. And then this will go into here, which will go into a dimensional depot. Cool. So once we get all those filters going, we'll go ahead. Oh, should probably equip that. Yeah. Ah, I had a bunch of fabric in here. I didn't even realize it. I forgot I put these up here. So we're going to do another gas filter. And then what else was it? Casings and quick wire. Quick wire. There. Now those should start cooking a lot faster or more autonomous. But we are good on filters for radiation. Let's go ahead and grab what we got right now. Cool. Now I'm going to start continuing on this. I almost said start it, but we've already started it. So I do need to get this. See, I don't like that. So we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to kind of go like this. And then we're going to end up doing triangle foundations. And then I got to figure out how this is going to tie into this. I guess that's... Oh, that actually works very good. So these I want to get rid of. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll keep these. Zoop it back across because I don't want the train station hanging off the ledge. And then yeah, for these, probably do like something like this. Nope, not like that. Like that. And then this will be the entrance. And then for these, we'll do up corners. And then I don't know if that's gonna work very well. So we'll go like this. I guess it works. And this can go right there. Yeah, it doesn't clip or anything, so I don't know. I think that works. Let's do the other side. This one's a little more, I don't know. I guess it's fine. Don't really know how any of this is gonna look until after we're done, so I'm just gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. And yeah, that looks good. All right, now up corner ramp. We're not gonna be seeing a lot of this anyway, so it doesn't have to look like super perfect, but I want it to at least, I want it to look at least decent, you know? I mean, that's as good as that's gonna get, being aligned to the world grid. Oh, these don't look very good though. So I'm gonna have to do some ramps right here. I chose Zoop. Why you know Zoop? Alright, and then I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do here. I guess like something like that. I don't know. That looks so bad. I don't know. We'll revisit that in a bit because I want to get the majority of this done with the quickness. And there is our foundation of how we're gonna do this. So I kind of want foundations lining down here too, because I think that would look really good. Something like that. Maybe that. Now we can just kind of do something a little like this. I know it doesn't look freaking amazing, but I mean, it looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna roll with it. This, bring that through. There. This. So I could probably get rid of the wait a minute. Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. I was gonna say I could probably get rid of these, but I think we'll keep them. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Like I said, I will figure all this stuff out later. Probably off camera. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do there. And I don't want to spend 45 minutes on camera just doing that. But we have that. Now I kind of want to get some walls up. So let's go ahead and do some basic walls. We'll do about that high. We'll see how this works. See if the train can get through here. I'm sure it can, but we need to find out for sure. Looks good to me. Now we can just start walling everything off, adding the windows. Oh, we're gonna be away from power a while, or periodically. So I want to make sure that I can still fly. So switch into the jetpack. So this right here, I don't know if I like that. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to make sure I'm not dismantling anything, but we're gonna just go ahead and add on some half foundations here to create like a buffer for the buffer. So there. Now we can go like this, place this wall right here, and then no zoop. Yep. There. That's much better. Much better. And then, yes, I do like to go all the way down to the ground with my walls. Makes it look a little more seamless. Instead of, like, this little gap right there. Like, see how there's, like, a corner? So I like to make sure. Actually, this top row right here needs to be windows. Honestly, I might just make this the train actually, no. Because I want... I don't know how I want to do this. Because the floor of the... Okay, I do have an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up, you know, the windows and stuff like that. But instead of this being the ground level or the floor level of the factory, of this section of the factory, it's going to be right here. So this is going to be a floor that comes over, and then all of this, and that will also clear the boulders. And then we can use all of this room down here for like belts and stuff like I did below the floor level of the factory. So yeah, I think that's the plan. So let me go ahead and get all these windows up, get this all closed in and looking nice and tidy. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So I was going to completely close this in, but I think I am not going to do that. So I actually need to tear all this down because I want this right here to be the last of it. So right where the windows are, actually. So we need to get rid of all of this. I was cooking too, man. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I don't really enjoy clipping windows because it's super obvious when you clip them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So now I'm trying to see if that's actually level. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and get some foundations going. It clips a little bit, but I can cover that up. Make it look good. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to go up one more because I don't want any of this clipping. So one more layer we go. But now I don't like that the top layer because I'm going to do some foundations. So I think I'm going to do one more level here. It'll look good. Hopefully. Maybe. We're going to find out. All right. Let's go ahead and get some foundations down. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Put it on my bar. Now we're just gonna go crazy. Actually, these are half foundation, so I need to make sure I match that up here. So we're gonna go half. There we go. And then the rest will be regular. And just like that, we are now expanded. Now, I kind of want to do up at least a little bit of detail here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do walls. We're going to do inverted 8 meter maybe. No, that's way too big. Let's go here. Perfect. Perfecto. So that gives kind of like an archway. I could do it down here too, so. Ooh, maybe not right there though. I guess I could do that. Kind of offsets it, gives it a little character. I don't know, I like it. Hopefully they could still reach it. I'm not getting any warnings or errors. Look how different that looks. This was literally just outside 2 seconds ago. And now we're completely enclosed. All right, so this is not what we're worrying about today though. We are worrying about what's up here. And I think I need to put some railings down, but all of this is going to be drones. So let's go ahead and get some of these going. Actually, that, can I, are they the, yeah, they're the industrial. I wasn't sure if I was using the industrial ones up there, but okay. What do we need for drones? Transport, drone port, radio control units. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be buying a lot of stuff because I am not automating radio control units in this episode, so our tickets are coming in handy. Let's go ahead and put it up here. That way if I need them, it's just right up here. We're not doing anything up top right now. All right. So I guess we will just start putting stuff down. So actually need radio control units. This is going to be a very expensive build when it comes to coupons. Actually, let's go grab the rest of our coupons. Look at that. We're already at 71. I think when I showed you guys earlier in the episode, I was at like 64 or 65 or something like that. We're just raking them in, raking them in. All right, I'm gonna need a door or something that goes up here. I guess for now though, I'll just go like that. Sound good? All right. Awesome sink. I mean, awesome shop. Parts. Oh, this is gonna be so expensive. So expensive. So how much does it use per port? 10. So each of these will give me 5. So I'll do 2 stacks. Okay.
Fix it.
Yep, don't care. Okay, let's see if I can put down, because this is going to be a giant hub, like a giant hub. We might even have to expand even more. So, all right, so inputs. Well, let's go through here and see. Okay, so what we're going to have to do, okay, I have an idea. So, I'm going to put these ports a little further away from the wall, and then we're going to have belts that come through the ceiling and follow this path so we don't see it through the windows. And they're going to come over here, over here, over here. And then we're going to have to come down somehow and get into this part. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. So let me go ahead and set these up and hopefully it works out. I'm just not sure if I need more space than this because I'm going to have multiple belts. This is the fuel port and this is the input output. So I'm going to need access to the output because, yeah, I'm thinking a little further away. That's my general consensus. So I went halfway here. Let's go a full foundation. And then this. Go ahead and nudge right there. And then let's see how many more I can build. High-speed connectors. Frick! Bruh. Bruh. I keep running out of shit. Oh, that fits so perfect. So that gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drone ports. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Okay, so we got 10. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and build them like facing each other. You know, why not? Something like that. Or I could flip them around like this, space them out, and then all of the belt work can be done down the middle. Huh. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I want to spread these out. So I'll show you guys what I mean. So if I go like this, I kind of want to go like this. I guess I didn't have to. But like, can I space these out to maybe fit 5? I don't think I can. That's 3. No, we're only gonna be able to do 4. We'll just do 8 to start with. And then we can always expand, because these are perfect 1 gap apart. So if I ever need another one, I could just fit one right in there. But yeah, I think this is, ooh, actually I wanted the inputs and stuff to be in the middle. Damn it. So like that. And then in the middle, we can actually do up some like walkways and stuff. Oh, this is gonna look good. This is gonna look really freaking good. Well, let's go ahead and get these turned around. There we go. And then I want to get these out here. So we'll make them 1 foundation apart. Ooh, that actually, maybe 2 foundations apart, because we have to think about like belt work and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll keep them that far apart. Cool. And then we just have to line these up. If I can. Is that lined up? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. There we go. Now I want to connect these with architecture. So we're going to switch to our other hotbar. And I suppose we just kind of go across. Oh, it snapped perfectly. Okay, cool. So now we can just like run across and should look good. And then for like right here, we'll do like a little bridge across here. So we get about right there. And put this right there. And then we essentially just keep going. 1. I don't know if that actually clips in. It does. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. So we're just gonna, I suppose we could just fence this off. That way we don't, seriously? So this is what we do. Like this. It wasn't snapping, unfortunately. Not like that. We'll do the other side. And then I think for these, I'm gonna do like bridges across over there too. Something like that. Ah, that looks so cool. All right, let me do the others. And complete. Cool. So one of these actually has to be fuel. So we gotta get the fuel set up. So we're gonna have to go over to the turbo fuel factory and get a station over there. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna put it over here. Oh, I forgot to switch all these over to concrete. Oh well. We'll worry about it later. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do up a drone port over here, I believe. I don't know how big they are. Well, like exactly. So I'm just gonna do this and I'll just trim what I don't need later. Or right after. But, alright, so I need, where is the output of this? Okay. So I'll probably take this out, put a smart splitter, overflow will go over here, and then I don't know how I want to do that, but we'll figure that out in a sec. For now, we need to get this drone port down. I mean, that looks good. And then, oh, this is gonna be rough. We're about to have a lot of turbo fuel in our inventory. It's okay though. Smart splitter, probably. Ooh, I should have. Nah, we're good. We're good. I was gonna say I should have. Oh, I'm on the wrong bar. I should have lined this up. but it's okay because we can just bring it over top of this like that. Bring this down. And we're good. Fuel will go in there. So that's going to be overflow. I'll go ahead and get it started, and then we can go ahead and replace our storages. Oh, this might actually not work too well. Huh? Was it overlapping? How? It was fine before. Oh, because I went further in. Okay. So we're just going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to go like this. Bring this out just a smidge. And then that's just going to have to go in there. Cool. So we're going to go like so. And then this will go there. And then all this will go in there. Lovely. And then we'll have some fuel going here. We need to actually power this up. Perfect. All right. So we got our drone station down here. Now we need to get back to base and set up our fuel drone, because there's going to be one drone that flies back and forth from the hub to here, grabs a bunch of fuel, brings it back, and it distributes it evenly amongst them all. Now, actually, I would like to kind of see how much inventory space this thing has, if I can get into it. Where's the... Ah, there we go. Nope, that's the drone port. How do I see what's in the storage of this? I'm assuming this is the amount of storage. I don't know. Let's go. This port is going to be named... Huh? Oh, turbo fuel. Or no, packaged turbo fuel. There we go. Okay. I think I have everything situated. Cool. All right, let's head back. Now the question is, which port should I do? Probably this one, because there's a train station underneath it and I can just belt the fuel along these lines. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. All right. So we're actually going to use this one because it's the furthest over, and I can just do this. Do straight belt all the way down the middle. And then just break it off into the fuel ports. And we should be solid there. Oh, come on, man. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and do some splittage. Split. There. There. This one's a little tricky. Because I'm not sure how I want to do this one. It's not even lined up properly. There. Well, this... No. There we go. Okay, cool. So, now we are set up for fuel. And I want to get this one started. That way, these will all be full when I start using them. And then we'll have to monitor the inputs and stuff like that as time goes on. Because I don't know if the turbo fuel is going to sufficiently keep these guys up and running. I don't know. We're going to have to do a lot of trial and error. But I need to get some power up here. Let's go down here. And... suppose we can just pull from here. It's so hard to see. So freaking hard. Okay, and then right here is... oh, actually... that's right. Alright, cool. So we can go like this. So kind of go like this, and we'll go down one. That's not down. That's not down, my man. I'm hitting the down arrow key, and for some reason it wouldn't go down. Okay, now I don't know where it is. Okay, there. Then that should be sufficiently hidden. Put this, and we will go ahead and start wiring them all up. Oh yeah. All right, so we're good to go there. Go ahead and cap this off since we don't need this anymore. Nope, not a drone port. I just thought of something. So it can't just be going into the fuel port over at the fuel power plant. It has to go into the actual inventory. So I'm gonna head over there again and fix that. Okay, so yeah, this needs to be split off and also go into the input. Wait, why is there... Is it not overflowing yet? I don't think it is. So we're gonna have to wait for it to overflow, which is fine. And this splitter... Why is that flickering? Okay. So that should... Actually, let's do a smart splitter. Whoops. Because I want to make sure that this one is always topped off. So we're going to do overflow into here. So smart splitter. That. One of that. And then this is going to be overflow. Or actually, any. And then the right is going to be overflow. There we go. So overflow into overflow. Okay, we just got to wait for this to fill up. Because I want this to be the primary storage for this stuff. I want to always have access to it in my dimensional depot. If it does mess stuff up, then I'll figure it out. I don't know. Alrighty, it's starting to overflow now. So we should start getting a nice stock of inventory going. Hopefully. Really wish that we could sloop these. That would be nice. We're gonna swap these. We're gonna go any and then overflow in there. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, and now that I'm looking at this, this is giving 50 packaged turbo fuel per minute, and one stack is 100, so that's 2 minutes per stack, and I don't know how long the drone is gonna take. Huh. Really wish I can, like, see inside the drone's inventory. Like, you have to do this to see. It's kind of frustrating. But it has 9 inventory slots, which means it can store... Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm thinking about doing up a separate turbo fuel station, maybe with this one right here. We have space down here we can work with. Maybe. Nope. Well... all I really need is a refinery, 2 refineries, which I can actually put like right here. And then the packagers and stuff will be down here. And then I can directly connect it to the drone station. And we can overclock and sloop the crap out of anything we can with that little turbo fuel factory. Yeah, I'm going to whip one up real quick. Not going to show it because we are already pretty far into this episode. So I'll admit, it's not exactly pretty, and I've done some spaghetti work, but I wanted to just get it done and over with quickly. But yeah, there's a lot of maintenance I'm gonna have to do off camera as far as like architecture goes. This is literally a floating platform, something I've vowed not to do in this series, so I'll have to fix that later. But we have, I kept these packaged turbo fuels going into there and just added on, so we have double the amount going into here. And I actually slooped the turbo fuel right here, so we're good. And right now it's on hold, obviously, but I need to make sure everything's working. Okay, so that's going in there, I hope. Yep. All right, and then that's going. Okay. I actually don't know if this is connected. I don't think that's connected. I'm gonna have to figure this out. This, I don't know, I kind of... if it's actually going through here. Hold on. There it goes. All I did was dismantled that and then replaced it, and it snapped to that. And now we have a bunch of turbo fuel. So hopefully that'll be enough to fuel 8 drones. So all right, let's go ahead and ship this guy off. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna make this, wait a minute. You can't like do unload and load. Oh, outgoing, incoming. Okay, never mind. So this is gonna be outgoing, and then I need to go do the names of these. So something I thought was kind of amusing is while I'm recording this episode, Kibitz did a drone episode. I started filming this or recording this episode before his video released. So I'm not copying him, I swear. Drones were just next on the list, I promise. So the name here, we're gonna do fuel receiving. I think that's gonna be good. We don't need any fuel here. I think we're good. And then the outgoing is gonna be right here. And then it's just gonna distribute it evenly across the board. So I suppose we're just gonna, can I actually do this? Okay, here we go. Package turbo fuel. This port. Okay. So now that drone should start moving, right? Okay. And it already says incoming. Come on. Oh, it says drone status takeoff. So I guess it's just taking a while to take off. There it goes. All right. And then honestly, if it's taking a whole freaking inventory, I think we're good. And I would like to see how much fuel that drone is actually taking. So is there a way to do that over here maybe? All ports, drone port. There we go. Fuel consumption 8 per minute. I think we're gonna be good with this. Here it comes. It's so fast. That was weird. Normally it stops up there and then slowly comes down. Let there be fuel, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a minute before it actually divvies everything up. These ones have to fill up, and then once they're all full, we should be... All right. And he's gonna go off and get more fuel. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Oh, I'm so excited about this. All right, we are nice and full. We're backed up. We are good to go. What should we transport first? We got fuel, and now we have free reign to do anything we want. Transport any item we need. But I think first I want to add a proper way to get up here. So we are gonna kind of branch off, I guess right here, because right here, oh, right here is the door. So okay, or the floor that we're going for. So I'm just gonna do a quick little door right here, and it should be all my colors. Yep. And then we will go right here, I suppose. Let's go ahead and swap to my next thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go something a little like, well, I guess we could go like this. That there, this here, and then hopefully the stairs are steep enough to reach down here. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we'll like that, and then we'll do another one right here, and we'll do stairs down again, like that. And then we should. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Like this. And then another one of these. And then this, I'm gonna have to see how it clips down. So I'm gonna have to raise this up just slightly. And that's super easy. So all we do is go like this. And then back it up one. That's unfortunate. We might have to do ramps. Nah, I'm determined with the stairs. I am determined. So for now, we're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna bring this right there. I hate that. I hate everything about that. That looks better. There. Now we have a doorway up to here. I think it looks good. Branches off right here. It's close to the hub, but I need another stairway. So we'll probably just branch off right here. Something a little like that. We'll go ahead and get some more stairs going down here. All right, and this is one. We'll need to do something like that. And good. Cool. So now we have the stairs going up here. Now back to business. What do I want to put up here? So what I'm thinking of doing is bringing each individual belt, somehow getting them to go down here. Whoops. Aw, crap. Okay, well, we'll have to find some way around these rocks, but essentially what I want to do is I'll probably have to bring them in the middle. I think that's going to be the easiest way because there's nothing over here. And then with each input, so we're going to have 7 inputs. So what I can do is do conveyor walls. Ooh, I just came up with a great idea. So conveyor wall, that one, and this one, and then we can do, or I could do, okay, no, I have a better idea. So 1 or 2, 4, 6, and then 7? I don't even know. So 2, 4, 6. We'll just do 10 inputs. That way, if we do expand, which we probably are, I'm going to be using drones primarily for transport now because they're just so, there's not as much storage in them as, you know, trucks or trains, but they're fast. And you don't have to lay tracks or pathways for vehicles. So these are going to be where we come in at. And then I'm going to label these. So if I do something like this, we go organization, we go square sign. I can just put these here. I kind of wish I could see them better. This belt is kind of in the way, but it's okay. Because we can also bring it down because the belts, they don't really, so like if I were to go like this, see? Like they don't clip or anything. So I can just do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way. I like that. I do like that. But we're going to make it blank for now because we don't have anything assigned to it yet. So we're just gonna turn all of this black, 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 black. Select. And then, no. Now we're just gonna place these up here. There. now we have our nice, neat little inputs ready for our drones. Yeah, I think this is gonna be great. I've decided the first thing I want to bring over here, and that is going to be Sam. Because we need some Sam over here so I can get some reanimated Sam. And we're gonna take from over here. Because I do have a Sam node up here. I can barely see it, but yeah, it's up there. But that's just going into dimensional depots and stuff. So we want Sam to come to the factory. So what we're gonna do, I actually have a pretty great idea here. We're gonna need some power. So let's go ahead and rope this over here. Okay, so my plan here, pretty simple plan. We're gonna foundation the crap out of this. Preferably make it so probably like right here. And then what we'll do is we will do our little foundation tricks and stuff and just kind of come over here. If I can snap it. There we go. Put that in there. And we're just gonna build a drone port like right here. We're gonna transport the raw materials and then we will process them back at the factory. Pretty excited about this because this SAM node is kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, because like see where it is and then you can't just go straight up. So you kind of have to go like, oh, am I gonna get a clear shot? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and get these out of the way. Pick up, and then these can go in here. No, not there. Here. All right, and then let's go ahead and take these guys out. I've been farming the crap, just basically killing everything that I see. I know there was a couple other spiders, but I'm gonna ignore them for now. But all right, so let's go ahead and get some foundations down here so we know we are aligned to the world grid. Let's go ahead and bring these. Looks good to me. And then we need it to be facing this way. So go production, miner. Face this way, because what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna bring this over here. We're not gonna be able to see any of this, so the hell was that sound? It was like an alien rumble. Come on, man. Okay, that's fine. So about right here I would want a splitter. And then this, I need to figure out exactly where this is gonna go up. So, uh-oh. It might actually not be. Ah, shit. I'm dead. Not quite. Maybe I should have brought the power down here. But that's... Nope. We need to go over one. So, nope. About right here. Nope, that's not gonna clear it either. Oh, okay, so we can actually come down further. Let's actually get up here and get stuff situated. So this is the one we're gonna be going to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, do some aligning tricks. And now we need to go delete this one. And then I need to bring the conveyor lift up, which is gonna be tricky, but I think we will be fine. Can I oh, I can. All right, and then I think the default is fine. So let's go ahead and get this clipped into here. And then this one, we need to delete. Go ahead and get this in here, and that scared the crap out of me. I'm sorry if it scared the crap out of you guys. Go from this way. I didn't want to clip in through there. Get rid of this. All right, power. Literally just putting a power tower down here. I don't care. That goes there. We're gonna go ahead and overclock the ever-living crap out of this. So we're getting 600 per minute. And these will probably go into... Uh-oh. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was gonna connect to my next power thing. Okay. So now we got that done. Now, just like that. And now we just need the drone port. I'm missing radio control units. Okay. Yeah, I guess I truly am out. So let's go ahead and get an awesome shop down. Get these bought. Radio. I'm just gonna do one stack. Shut up, Ada. Alright, drone port. And then this, I don't think we're gonna be able to I don't know, we might be able to. Might be able to line her up. We can. I don't know what it's gonna do about that arch, but cool. And then this. Oh. Here. Yeah! And now we just need to, well, first rename it. So this is gonna be Sam. I don't know. We're just gonna call it Sam. All right, so let's go over to the base, and hopefully we can get this show on the road too. Now the question is, what one should I go with? Probably, because we have space, we can go across the top of the ceiling, and then come over here and kind of come down. These are going to be in the way. I plan on redoing my storage area as well, so we're going to have some clippage, but I might be able to avoid it by just picking one of these and doing something like this. No, I hate that it does that. I hate that it does that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Because sometimes the ghost doesn't show. Oh, man. Okay, but that's our plan. We're gonna come around the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a floor hole. So logistics, conveyor, floor hole. Wasn't sure if that was gonna line up. Perfect. Here's a little tick, which is a good sign. Now we're gonna come across here. And then hopefully, we're just gonna go into the first one. I'm not really concerned with the clippage right now. This is stuff you can't even see anyway, so not a big deal. Now we'll just go straight. Nope, straight. Nope, straight into that. Oh, is it gonna be actually straight? Is it? Is it actually straight? Are you kidding me? Okay, that was lucky. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and label this because we need Sam. All right, so that's gonna be our first. What the hell? That's weird. It connects to the inside of it rather than. Okay, I mean that's fine. Okay, let's go get the drone set up. I'm gonna take the stairway because I think it's cool. I think it's neat. I mean, it's a longer ways to. Okay, I gotta do something about that. I should probably label these as well, but let's get it working first. All right, so I need a drone. Toss that bad boy right there. And then it should be... Excuse me? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. For some reason, I thought that this had a bunch of turbo fuel in it, and I thought maybe it, like, sucked it up, but I forgot. All the rest are just... Okay, we're good. Okay, so this port apparently is called Mexico City. That's so weird. So we're gonna go SAM receiving. And then I think we're just good. So SAM receiving. What? Package servo field receiving. Whoa. Oh, this port. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to be SAM. And then this will come back. And did I do the same thing for this one? Fuel receiving. And then this will go package turbo fuel. So I think we're good. So destination is package turbo fuel and then package turbo fuel. Okay. So he's going to get the SAM, and then we're gonna see the SAM in action. Let's actually go down and get a storage container going with the quickness because he's probably already on the way back. I need better pathways though. But I didn't build it with, you know, doing drone ports in mind and trying to be quick and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna use a regular because I don't want the industrial storage to clip through the ceiling like it does over there with the rubber and the plastic. So we're just gonna do a couple of these. There, this goes in here. Lovely. And then I need to sink it, but I'm not sure where I should sink it at. It's fine. Is he back? He's not back yet. Okay, he's coming now. You can kind of see him off in the distance. He kind of clips through the terrain. It's fine, though. This is essentially kind of like a test run to see how well these stack up. Okay. I'm also curious to see if this is going to be a full inventory. That's so cool. Drones are so cool. So it wasn't a full inventory. You should go back and get another one. All right. So to finish this off, I think I'm gonna add some platforms, make this look pretty nice. So can I do foundations? No. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do something like these. So what I'm gonna do is, I can't snap it to these? Are you kidding me? Oh, I was gonna try to snap it to these. I could have sworn that if it had the yellow and black stripe tape or whatever, that you can snap to it, but apparently you cannot. Only up here. That's unfortunate. Everything seems to be working pretty well, though. I wonder if I could turn off drone ports. Yeah, drone ports. I don't want those on. Well, I want them on the map, but not on the compass. But I always want the drones to be good, so I can, like, kind of see where they're going. I also wish I could name the drones, not just the ports. Same with the trucks. Yeah, it sucks. So another thing that I want to bring over here is aluminum L-clad sheets, or L-clad aluminum sheets, whatever they're called, and aluminum casing. So I'm not sure if I should do those as separate drone ports or just one go, you know? I feel like I should do 2 separate ports. So maybe like one right here, one right there, or I could just bring over the ingots and then process. I think that's gonna be the way. So drones are gonna be used for raw items. I think that's what I wanna do. So we're gonna assign one of these to aluminum ingots. So I think we're just gonna make this one aluminum. Ingots receiving. Okay, so let's go over to the aluminum factory and get a drone port set up there as well. Also going to be making a quick pit stop once we get over to the swamp, because there is a certain area that spawns like 6 large spiders. I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of fuel, so let's go right here. Always have time for slugs, not sloops, and sloops. I mean, we always have time for those too. Right through here. So here's the swamp, right here. This little, actually it's right there. Ooh. I'll get that later. I have so many freaking power shards, it's not even funny. But yeah, this little platform right here. I've already killed them before I started recording. I'm wondering if they respawned. They did! Look at that. That's freaking amazing, dude. And I can just go like that. And hopefully get them all before they start dispersing. Which, nope. Okay, whatever. Where's the other one? There he is. And then there should be a massive, yeah, right there. Lovely. So that's a lot, like, that's 23 stingers just from that. It's amazing. So if you think of it in terms of power shards, every single remain, so one of these is going to give 4 power shards, because you put it in to a constructor, which makes alien protein. You sloop it, that gives you 2 alien protein, and then for every 1 alien protein, you get 2 or DNA capsules. I don't know why I was saying power shards. Sorry. DNA capsules. So alien protein goes into the constructor, makes the DNA capsule, and you also sloop that. So it basically, for every 1 remain, you get 4 DNA capsules, which is why I kind of stop and, like, look at the remains. Look at all this. It's crazy how much I have. So that's going to give us so many coupons. It's going to be amazing. But let's go ahead and whip this up. This will be the last port we do for the episode. Like I said, this is a little bit longer of an episode. But look at this space, man. And we don't even need any of this afterwards. But we are going to have to rebuild all of this once we get back to base. So what I'm going to do, let me make sure. So none of these are running at 100%. Okay. I have a plan. Drone port. Actually, because we can do a lot more ingots, so I want to kind of give it some room to breathe. I don't know where the... So this... Can I... Oh. I use multiple bars, and I always forget to change it back to my main bar. There we go. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put an awesome sink like right here, if I can fit it in there. And then when we do something with this, we'll just turn it. No big deal. But I want to put kind of like a fail safe over here so that it doesn't stop production. So I'm gonna go like I don't know how fast this is gonna fill up, so I guess we're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and power that. We're gonna go like this, and then where's that coming from? Right here. All right, so we need overflow this away, then any into there, and I think we're good. And then we literally just connect that to that. Yeah. Okay, and this is going to be aluminum ingots. And then Yeah, I don't like how slow that's going. These are all the same, right? 75. 75. I think they're all the same. So 75. Nope, that's copper. All right, so 75 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75 times 5. So we got 375 per minute coming from here. I think that'll be fine for now. I just want to get them over there. So let's go ahead and head back and hopefully... Good, so we got coal. Also, I do want to, at some point, swap this over to... Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. But we'll worry about that in another episode. Let's get back to base. I really wish there was something in, like, the console commands to make it always day. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just have to wait for 1.2 stable to do mods. All right, so this is... Okay, we already have that set up. Fuel's good. So let's go ahead and get our drones set up. And then we just need to go... This port is going to go to aluminum ingots. And then aluminum ingots is going to come back to aluminum ingot receiving. I want to see this disappear. I don't understand how... Did it... It didn't even take any fuel. I'm so confused. But that's fine. Okay, so we need to do the same thing over here. So we're gonna do a floor hole right here. Of course, need to micro nudge it. Good. Let's get down here and we'll just put it right here. Yes, I know it's gonna be clippy. Okay. And then we're gonna go in here and do up the same thing as we did with the SAM. Oh my god. It's already full. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So ingots, aluminum, select. I should probably do... Oh, it doesn't give you the... I thought there was a version that... And it's fine. It's whatever. Alright. Let's get these situated. Oh, no! It's not... Aw, that sucks. That really sucks. Because I can't do anything with these. It's whatever. This is just temporary anyway, so I guess it's fine. Just going through there. Figure out something to do with these later. But yeah, we are solid there. Cool. Well, let's head back up and watch it come back. And hopefully we get a full inventory. I should have put a buffer. Oh, that was an oversight on my part. Should have put a buffer right before the input of... Yeah. It's fine, though. It's fine. All right, so we need to be facing east. Let's get up on the roof, because over there is where it's going to be coming from. Huh. It bamboozled me. What the heck? I didn't even see it come. Yeah, it'll probably... Well, I don't know if it's going to be... So, oh, it's only going to give me not even 2.5 stacks. Oh, no, that's good. So we just need to load it up even more. So I know this doesn't work, but I've tried this in the past. I'm just curious if it actually works now, because that would be sick. Oh! No shot. No shot. It is... Nope. There it goes. Nope. God, you're so fast. God damn, he's like invincible. So there you have it. We have a nice start of a drone port, or a drone network, I should say. And we are absolutely going to be expanding on this. So we're probably going to end up putting drone ports like this Obviously, we'll do away with this stuff and, you know, get it all connected. But as we need more items, we can expand out this way. I do plan on covering all of this with factory. We are still in very early stages of this game. So we have many, many factories that we're going to have to fit in this because I want this playthrough to be like a centralized hub of all the stuff around. This is going to be where the factory is. And I want to pull all the raw resources into here, mostly using drones, but drones with its limitation of capacity, that might be kind of difficult. So I guess we'll see how it goes. It's all we can do. But in the next episode, we'll go ahead and start unlocking a lot of the tier 7 and 8 stuff. Because this episode we just did hazmat suit just for protection. And then, of course, drones, which are going to be crucial in the coming stages. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel way more than you know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll have a link for that down in the description, as well as a link to Discord if you feel like joining that. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace!